Good morning. Good morning. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Also, we are live streaming on Big Guys Fantasy Sports Network as well as the Rumboyz Twitch channel. So make sure you guys check us out on all platforms that we are live on right now. I'm here to answer your fantasy football questions. All right. You can call me your fantasy football Superman. All right. No, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I am fantasy football Batman. Okay. And I am here in the Gotham City that is chaotic of fantasy football. Freaking, Kyle Pitts is like the Penguin. Okay. What you're not getting out of Josh Jacobs lately. Josh Jacobs is like the Joker, if you will. And I'm Batman. And I'm here to help you get things back on track, get your fantasy rosters back on track, see what we need to do, what we need to move around. Really quick soapbox. Weeds, what's good? What's good? Sean, what is up? Yo, my bro Calvin, what is good? Dilly. I am facing Calvin this week. We both desperately need a fantasy win, and I think Calvin may need the fantasy win more than I do. I'm still going to help you, Calvin, even though we are facing each other. But I am letting you know that I am showing absolutely no mercy. I'm showing no mercy. Put my best lineup. I put my stars out there. Now they got to go out there and they got to perform. Hit me up with some questions, but really quick soapbox. Really quick, gripe. Everyone complaining about the damn Toy Story feed and watching the Toy Story feed in the Toy Story game. It's not for you. It's for the kids. So sit back and enjoy football with your kids. Like, you can watch the regular feed on your phone or your tablet or on another screen. But let them have the damn Toy Story feed, bro. Like, that's all I wanted to say about that. And that shit is low-key kind of lit. I am a fan of the Toy Story feed. I am 100% completely a bloody fan, mate. There are some notable receivers available. Joshua Palmer is still available for you guys if you need wide receiver help. If you're worried, you're running around, oh no, what do I do? Joshua Palmer is still available. If you need tight end help, Everett is like 34% available. It all depends on which platforms you're playing on, of course. I am rocking my Commander's gear today. I am rocking my Commander's gear today. We got the GLD chain. GLD, get like me. Shopgld.com. Link is in the description. I know that we got to go up against family. Or we got to go up against Philly. I know DeAndre Swift has been Swifty out there. I really don't care. I really, really don't care. Washington has beaten plenty of undefeated teams before. Philly, it's just time that you catch your a little early. It's just time that you catch yours a little early. 9.5-point game. I think thinking it's going to be closer than what people realize. This is a divisional game, guys. This is the NFC East. This isn't your grandma's division. This is the NFC East, the NFC Beast. Kyle Pitts shouldn't even be on your team. I have one share of Kyle Pitts, and I can't seem to get rid of him. I have one share of him, and I can't seem to get rid of him. Feeling great. Rangers in the postseason. Good. Dodgers still taking it all. Dodgers absolutely still taking it all. 17-zip in that London game. Jags up. I told you guys, you got to be riding the Jags on that one. Rumboyz, like what we're doing on primetime games on the books right now is absolutely insane. Absolutely, completely bloody insane, mate. You don't have Kyle Pitts? Good. As long as you don't have Kyle Pitts, you should be solid. You should be good. You shouldn't have to worry too much. So, oh, okay, now it's 17-7. Now it's 17-7. Let's see who scored that there. One second. Bijan? Was it Bijan? No, it wasn't Bijan. Damn it. Give me a little bit of Algier then. No Algier? Drake London. Wow. We have a Drake London appearance, guys. Holy shit. Jonnu Smith is fucking probably the tight end the roster in Atlanta. Like, Jonnu's 6.2 fantasy points. He's 2 for 2, 22 yards. Kyle Pitts 1 for 3, 8 yards. Kyle Pitts is not doing a damn thing, bro. Daniel, what is good, bro? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What is good, my guy? Start one, Fields, Pickett, and Young. This is the day that you have to start Fields. This is the day that you have to start Fields. It's against the Broncos. That Broncos defense is absolutely terrible. Pittsburgh plays Houston. Houston, a lot better of a team than what we realize. By the way, Houston allowing, Pittsburgh allowing the 5th most fantasy points to wide receivers. If you got Tank Dell, you got Nico Collins, you got Austin, you fire them up. I feel like I would probably start Pickett out of those 3 just because you don't want to get yourself behind the ball in a Bears-Broncos game where both teams are really battling for that win. Both teams are 0-4, so they're like, yeah, we need to at least put one of these up in here in week 4. Can't go winless. Bears are coaching for their jobs right now. Like the Bears coaching staff is coaching for their jobs right now. Denver has something to prove after getting their backs blown out, 70 points. So for me, go ahead and start Pickett. Go ahead and start Pickett out of those 3, though. I'm personally firing up Justin Fields today in many of leagues. In some of those leagues, my options are like Sam Howell or something or the other. But, hang on. I think I had a fantasy question. I think the homie Cal, yep. Madison, A-Chain, Judy, Godwin, or Palmer. It's got to be A-Chain. It's got to be A-Chain. You're really just hoping that Miami says, you know what, kid, go out there and go get you some burn. We have to remember that A-Chain was in there with like that second unit when he scored those touchdowns. Was he impressive enough to work his way in with the first unit and get more touches with the first unit? I think that is a question that is still yet to be answered. So they'll just automatically assume that I'm putting A-Chain in starting lineups. The projections are inflated on A-Chain this week. They are massively, massively inflated. We don't know what that personnel is going to look like. We don't know if he's worked himself into that role to be able to split carries with Raheem Mostert, who's the fastest running back in the league. Should anything happen to Mostert, I think the A-Chain is a great play, and the fact that if you have him now is great. I think that there's still a big question mark around Evan A-Chain, and I'm high on A-Chain. I'm A-Chain. I'm sorry. I'm an A-Chain truther. I'm starting them. I'm putting them out there. Judy's a good option against that poor Chicago defense. Things aren't looking too well in Chicago. Judy's also another good option. Judy's probably your safest option out of all of them, given the matchup, given that defense practically has nobody to lead them in Chicago. Judy's probably more your clear-cut go-to out of these options, and probably will give you the safer floor. Judy's probably the better option out of them, but A-Chain is my very, very, very close second. On another note, I just started watching the league yesterday, and Robbie is hilarious. Now I know what roster bait means. Oh wow, you did definitely watch the league. Definitely watch the league. There's a couple of rosters that I set up this morning that I roster baited too. I'm just saying. No, not literally. If anyone considered that literal, please get the comedy ready, folks. I'm gonna be streaming for the next 14 hours. I am live. My crew will be on for Rum Zone. Get ready because I'm gonna be off a lot of caffeine too. I get some beers later. Young playing against Minnesota defense, who isn't great. Yeah, Minnesota defense, not that great. Definitely not great at all. But Young hasn't shown the pocket awareness and the mental awareness that we knew that he had coming into the NFL or coming out of college. More importantly, we haven't seen that in the NFL transition yet. Therefore, that's why I'm hesitant on playing Bryce Young. Matt was good. Matt, what the fuck, the Steelers? That is my attitude towards Philly this morning. I woke up, Rumboyz Nation, Big Guy Fantasy Sports Nation. Make sure you guys also subscribe to Big Guy Fantasy Sports. I'm letting you know that I woke up with a vengeance. And that vengeance is for Kelly Green. Okay? I hate the color Kelly Green. I don't like anything about it. Yeah, I have A.J. Brown on lineups. Yes, I'm going to build a DFS lineup later in this stream. And maybe that lineup possibly involve Devontae Smith, maybe. But I would so gratefully appreciate it 10 times more if Washington were to just come away with a W. If my Commanders can come away with the dub against the Eagles, and we can get the media to start talking about us again and putting some respect on our name, that will make me very happy. Can I get a Brian Robinson angry run today? Mini-min? Brian Robinson needs to be in all of your lineups. All of you are putting Brian Robinson into your lineups. If you got him, you're starting him. There's no question about it. Antonio Gibson should be hopefully being moved off of your lineups. You should be involving him into trade packages. Gibson shouldn't be in lineups. I'm hesitant on Khalil Herbert. Super hesitant on Khalil Herbert. I am starting Roshan in leagues. Herbert's not a bad flex play. He's not a bad flex play. It's just I don't know. I could pick up Joshua Kelly in this one lineup. Let me see something here. I could snag Joshua Kelly. Do I want to, though? Do I want to grab Joshua Kelly? That's tough. It's tough right there, boys. Oh, that's tough. What makes it tough is who do I drop? Justice Hill is expected to play against Cleveland. That's gonna be that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I slot him in. I don't know if I'm gonna slot him in. I bet 5 gets Tutty all this way. Oh shit! My homie just live bet against his family in the middle of the London game for the Drake London touchdown. And he goes, I bet all of you $5. Like they're all sitting there like the breakfast table. Homie just hit us up in the group chat for the Colorado Springs Invitational League. Homie Will. And he's like, I bet all of you guys $5. Shit. I mean, hey, cha-ching. Money is money, bro. Zay Flowers, Waddle, Tank. Waddle against Buffalo is so. The thing is, Miami is just so fluid with their offense. They're so fluid with their offense. And if I'm Miami, I'm like, okay, we got to start getting Waddle involved. This is the game that you're able to do it. Defense will probably heavily dictate over towards Tyreek Hill. I want you to start Tank Dell so bad. I want Tank Dell in everyone's lineup so bad. I really almost feel like you gotta go Tank Dell. Like, I feel like you gotta go Tank Dell. I feel like you gotta go Tank Dell. Oh, wait, we're picking 2? We need 2? Then it's Waddle and Tank Dell for me, bro. Dell, wide receiver 14 on the season through 3 weeks of football. Let's go. 43% of you are only 43% of you are fucking playing Tank Dell. Only 43% of you are playing Tank Dell. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? Please play Tank Dell. Tank Dell in all lineups. So I have said it, so it shall be done, so it shall be written. In all your lineups, please. Ross, fire up Tank Dell. For you, Matt, it's going to be Tank Dell and Waddle for me. Also, I need JSN, DJ Moore. Okay, and I'm picking 2. I'm picking 2. Don't pick 1. Okay, even though the screen says pick 1, chat, we're picking 2, okay? Because he said pick 2. He's like, I mean 2. I need 2. Kamara being back is just in a week full of revenge narratives. You know, Calvin Ridley playing his former team, Zeke playing his former team, you know, the whole Taylor Swift showing up to the Jets game narrative, Kamara being back. In a week full of narratives, I'm living on Narrative Street 100%. That even it means in my fantasy football life. So Kamara is definitely one out of these 2. He's one out of these 2. Now, here's where the situation gets a little sticky. Okay. Here's Seattle saying that they want to get Jackson Smith and Jigwood more involved into the offense. We haven't been getting what we've been wanting out of JSN, but they are playing the New York Giants, guys. And any time that you're playing the New York Giants, you kind of gotta like feel you gotta feel great about that. Like, you really gotta feel great about that. I mean, the Cardinals almost beat the fucking Giants, guys. Like, come on. But it's just, it doesn't feel like that the data is there to support me telling you to start JSN, because even he just hasn't been getting the job done for you. At least DJ Moore, wide receiver 42 on this season. His last 2 games have actually been pretty decent. It was a shit outing last week for the Bears against Kansas City. But this is Denver that they're playing. So I'm going to go DJ Moore and Kamara here. I know, guys, I'm a JSN truther. I think that JSN is going to be better for you, more valuable for you in Dynasty. But right now, what I thought was going to happen, what I thought that okay, you're bringing in JSN to phase out Tyler Lockett. Maybe you move Lockett at the deadline. It's looking like that's not going to be a thing, guys. Something like that's not going to be true. So with that being said, and with that being stated, I think that we should probably bench JSN in lineups. I'm scared to. I don't want to. I'm not going to bench him in the lineups that I can or that I'm gonna, no, actually I have him on the bench against Calvin. Against Calvin, I put JSN on the bench, so I'm leaving it that way. I'm starting Adam Thielen and Zay Flowers over Jackson Smith and Jigba. I almost want to like toss out. I'm not starting Justice Hill. Not Myles Garrett's gonna fucking send that man flying into next Sunday. Nope, not gonna do it. Guys, my Scott Fishbowl lineup. My Scott Fishbowl season so far has been rough. It has been severely rough. I have not gotten a single SFB win. It is rough. This is what I get for letting Jeff the Scout fucking draft some of my players. I'm putting Joshua Kelly in this lineup. Joshua Kelly in this lineup. Because I believe in miracles. Yep. Yep, I have to. I gotta put Joshua Kelly in this lineup. I need to save my ass somehow. Because Aaron Jones dudded. Jahan Dotson ain't gonna do shit. Jahan Dotson ain't doing jack shit. So you know what? I'm gonna put Joshua Kelly out there. Yep. Damn, I just benched fucking the wide receiver 2 that I was super high on. Hey, but at least I give myself a little bit more of a fighting chance. Let me get another Drake London TD. If I can get another Drake London TD, it's gonna be super solid. Super solid in that league. Yeah, I've been tinkering lineups a lot today. A lot. I gotta try and put myself back on track. There's a few leagues where I gotta put myself on track. There's some leagues where it's like you can't even just fuck with me. Like you just might as well just already like sit down. Like the staff league, I am like I'm 2-1 in that one, but like it's just the team that I have. Like it's just a team that I have where that makes it just so tough. Jonnu Smith with 3.9 in that league on my bench. It's okay though. Damn, we're really about to fucking bench Jahan Dotson everywhere. Watch us bench Jahan Dotson everywhere, and then he fucking goes off. I believe in miracles. Miles Sanders against Minnesota. I'm fucking loving that play. I know that he's coming into the week a little bit banged up. Bench DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is that Tennessee offense is a shell of itself underneath fucking Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. Like obviously you have to play Derrick Henry, but probably get ready to trade Derrick Henry if should Tennessee get smacked today. They're playing Cincinnati. I'm only keeping D Hop in a lineup because I have to. I'm playing Pang in the staff league. I think that's going to be a dub. I can see that being a dub right there. I got Kirk Cousins. Yo, if we could get a Kirk Cousins KJ Osborne TD today, drop it dimes, y'all. I'm telling you. That's gonna be a money play right there. That's especially a money play on the books is a KJ Osborne TD. I definitely love that play. Let's see here, y'all. Keep firing off questions. Keep firing off questions. Let me see if we got any injury updates this morning so far. Anything? I'm looking for anything that we don't already know. Anything that we don't already have information on. Oh shit. Excuse me. Yo, I got a funny ass tweet that I'm about to put out. Hold on. Yo, this is gonna be hilarious. This one's gonna be hilarious. Yo. Because basically, for real, like when we think about it, when we talk about Kyle Pitts truthers are just what OJ Howard truthers were. Like that realistically, that's the truth. You're pretty much essentially in the same fucking doghouse that OJ Howard was. Look, watch this. Boom. I'm tweeting this joint. '2020 OJ Howard truthers. We're gonna do the handshake emoji. Toss out the handshake emoji. And Kyle. Because essentially, y'all are the same people. Is this going to piss off the fucking the Kyle Pitts shooters? Fine. But I don't really care. It is what it is. All he's doing is just fucking running out there doing cardio, bro. He ain't doing Drake London is clearly the only threat in that receiving core, and the only one that they care about passing to. Matt Collins doesn't even want to fucking high five Desmond Ridder. You got freaking Toy Story characters showing off your pick six. Like, come on. Deshaun Watson out. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And I'm going against Pang, who has Watson. Yo. I need someone to go and get DTR. The fucking staff league. Someone needs to go pick up DTR. Oh, he can't. Oh, shit. He can't pick up another quarterback. Oh, shit. Dub City. Oh, that's a dub. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a dub. Somebody really fucking made sure to this. Somebody took DTR before he could get to DTR. Oh, shit. Bro, if I lose this man while he's not able to play a fucking quarterback, I'm going to be pissed. Because what'll happen is he'll have to be able to, he'll be forced to put Tannehill, who's in his super flex, as his starting QB, and he's going to have to run out there with like a CEH or a Hubbard, Brandon Cooks or something like in his super flex, like Devontae Parker, Quentin Johnson. Like, yo, let's fucking go. Early morning dubs. Yo, I need to, who fucking has DTR in this I really need to know who the hell has freaking Dorian Thompson Robinson, whatever, however, I cannot say his name. Yeah, Dorian Thompson Robinson. Yo, whoever this person is, who had no, he's still on waivers. No one even has him. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. W stream. Let's go. Hey, that's a I'll take an early dub. I mean, it's a bloody NFL, mate. Anything can happen, but I need that. What my matchup's literally projected 50-50. I'm rocking Colts defense today. I had to drop Commanders defense. I was like, yo, Commanders against Philly, not a good idea. We're rocking out there with Colts. Colts against Rams. Colts are a top 6 fantasy defense. So, running out there with them boys. Yo, Zach Moss, fire him up. Running back 14 on the year. Fire up Zach Moss. Please. I'm in the middle of a trade where homie's like, yo, let me get Pittman and Jahmyr Gibbs. He's like, I'll give you Zach Moss and Puka Nacua. And then homie backs out of the trade, chat. Homie backs out of the trade. Hey, bro, you initiated the trade. You're the one who said, hey, let's do a trade. Let's do some business. You can't back out of it. You can't back out of a trade once. Like, you can't offer a trade and then try and back out of it. Oh, shit. We're getting bloody messages, mate. I don't know why people will Steelers or Texans. I'm having a hard time deciding. I really feel like the Texans can cover. I really think that Houston can cover. Well, it's a 3-point spread. So at that point, you might as well just take the plus 130 on Houston as a dog. But Pitt 155 on the line. That's a 3-point game. That's a 3-point game. I mean, Houston is playing like they got some fight in them. Yeah, that's a tough one to pick, bro. Texas can go 2-2 like real fucking quick, but just that defensive duo of Highsmith and Watt is just. I'm gonna take Pitt. I'm gonna take Pitt. Take Pitt in the points. Give me Pitt in the points. Yep. Give me Pitt in the points. Give me. Yeah. I think that's a fair bet, and I know Matt's gonna be pissed off at me for doing that. I don't blame if you take Houston +3. They're playing damn good football. They're playing damn good football right now. Not exactly getting blown out. What? Let's see here. 1 second. Because Houston's an interesting play. They're averaging 22 points per game. Whereas, I mean, Pittsburgh's averaging 18.7 points per game. Houston has the yards per game, has them beat on yards per game, but they allow 24.3 points per game. The over's 42. This has the makings of over under 42. This has the Houston. One second. It's for game. Covering all this. All right, boom. Like I just told homie, like yo, just like jump in the chat, like just jump in the chat and just ask your question, bro. It's like much easier that way. Brian Robinson or Shane. I'm playing Robinson. I'm playing Robinson everywhere. We don't know, like we just don't know it with the chain yet how it's going to work out. So Derek Carr is going to be active. Justice Hill active. Skronik active. Miles Sanders active. Njoku active. Inactives: Watson, Bateman, Odell, Jonathan Migo, Irv Smith Jr., Treylon Burks. So that's what we're looking at it in terms of actives and inactives. None of you were fucking coming into this week playing Treylon Burks anyways in your lineups. Bro, I'm excited to see DTR play. I'm excited to see DTR play. What's the rushing prop on DTR? Let's see if they got a rushing prop on him. Because that'll make shit real interesting real quick. Let me see what they got for if they got a rushing prop on the homie. Nah, they don't. They don't. No. I feel like even if you gave that man like a 10, 20-yard rushing prop, let me see if they got it. Even if they got it in the same game. Bills or Dolphins? I'm going Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins. Like Josh Allen makes careless mistakes, throws picks. I think that the interceptions will rear their ugly head today in a divisional matchup. I get what everyone's saying. You know, I've been talking about narrative street all day. I get that the narrative is, oh well, you have to go up to you never really won against Buffalo. You're playing Buffalo in September. The big difference was, and the big equalizer was, if you're playing Buffalo in the winter, well, you're going up there in September. It's reversed right now. The offense is clicking. People are talking about McDaniels has revolutionized the utilization of motion. Look, all of these things surrounding the Dolphins, I have full faith that the Dolphins beat the brakes off the Bills today and find ways to exploit that defense. I'm all in on that. Yeah, no DTR rushing prop. That blows. That blows. DraftKings just leaving money out there. I need another Ridley TD chat. I need another Ridley TD. Let's just keep feeding Ridley. Or you're like Atlanta needs to get Bijan down into the rum zone, let him score. Put it up Parlayski. Dolphins are the dogs in this one too. So this is a perfect opportunity to take Miami because they're probably not going to be dogs in most scenarios this season. So now I feel like it's a time that you take Miami. Zach, what up? Zach, your Cardinals got to play the 49ers today. 14-point spread. Scary stuff, but Cardinals have been hanging in there against teams that just think that this is the team that makes it very, very tough for you. I feel like I'm gonna take the Bears today. No, Broncos need to prove themselves after losing that heavy. And the Bears are just ass. And like everyone, that whole coaching staff's probably about to get fired. Let me take that Ravens money line. I'm gonna fucking take Houston to cover. I'm gonna take Houston to cover. Why? Just because I love excitement. God forbid Robbie has a heart attack on the stream. Little upset parlay. I mean, well, not all of them are upsets. Washington to cover the spread, Houston to cover the spread, Ravens money line, Miami to win outright. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Bucks Saints is going to be a crazy narrative as well. Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore. There's going to be a fight today. Like, there's going to be a fight. I think I'm going to take the Patriots to cover, actually. I think Patriots to cover is a pretty good bet. Yes, Kamara's season debut is all the rage right now. All the rage right now. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, we've been hanging in games. We should be 3-0, honestly. I mean, hey, hold on out there, buddy. Go there, boy. Don't go there, boy. Atlanta needs to utilize Pitts for real or trade him to somebody else who will. They need to get rid of Pitts, and Pitts shouldn't be on any of your fantasy football rosters. You should get rid of him, and you should never think about it ever again. And just, yes, like completely. I've been telling y'all. I've been on air for how long now? 6 years, and I've been telling y'all fucking get rid of Kyle Pitts. I told y'all before Kyle Pitts even got drafted, I was like, this isn't going to work out well. There's just way too much hype around this guy. There's just way too much hype. He's a hybrid receiver, tight end. They're playing him at tight end, but they're utilizing him in blocking schemes. They target him, 3 times and does bloody nothing, mate. No. I've been out on Kyle Pitts. I've been told y'all to be out on Kyle Pitts. All right, we just put in a bet. We just put a nice little bet. I like the bet. I bought the Jags at -3, and they're blowing. They're blowing the Falcons out the water. I don't know, Robbie. I mean, the Falcons, like they've been, hanging in and winning games, and when they were undefeated, they were 2-0. Fuck that. Fuck that. I told y'all. Jacksonville is London's team. This is a home game for Jacksonville. Y'all really thought that, like, come on. This is a home game for fucking Jacksonville. This is practically, they might as well be playing this in Florida. Pitts doesn't do anything in fantasy for me. Pitts doesn't do anything for anyone ever. Ever. I really wish Eckler was playing today because now I'm stuck with Zach Charbonnet this week. Break out the Chardonnay because you're gonna need it. You're gonna be drinking. Which shout out to Zach Charbonnet for getting the whole wine deal that he has. He has actually his own wine. But no, I wish Eckler was playing as well. Definitely hurts in many of the lineups not having him. I now need Joshua Kelly to be as bloody effective as possible. How that's going to work out, that's yeah. I'm worried. I'm worried to say the least. I'm worried to say the least. Hopefully Eckler comes back. They should have just. It's been 4 weeks, so honestly, they should have just IR'd him. Yeah, Burrow, but definitely better get some good points today. Burrow definitely better get some good points today. Let's see here. Miami to win outright, Baltimore to win outright, Texans to cover, Commanders to cover, Patriots to cover, Jags 12.5 to win by 12.5. Because I just took that live for no reason. I like for no reason. I'm just like, oh, let me add this in here. It's minus 145. Yeah, I took the Jags money line before kickoff. I bought it at 3.5. Or no, I bought it at 3.5. The money line wasn't going to give me any juice. They were 165 favorite, I want to say, at kickoff. I can't remember. I think it was like minus 165. And I just couldn't play at that number. I was like, well, if I play the spread and if, what happens now does happen and it continues, then I would still come out profitable. I would come out more profitable than if I played it at a 165. Playing it at a 110, I get a little more juice. And that's really where, like if you notice, like there's games where like I'll know, like I'll have my hunch, I'll have my belief that, hey, this team is going to go out there and they're going to put up points, they're going to put up scores, they're going to be viable fantasy assets. They're going to be viable on the books. If I know that there's a chance they're going to blow a team out, I'll just play the spread so I can get the extra juice. I hate when people say the Cards are an easy win. It's the NFL. Anything can happen. Literally anyone that thinks that playing against any team, any given Sunday, it's like, oh, I have this team and it's an easy dub. That's the completely wrong mentality to have. Completely the wrong mentality to have. Like you'll never see me come on air and be like, the Commanders are going to win every single fucking game. No. I took the Commanders to cover. I think that we can play close. If we win, I would be part of me wouldn't be shocked just because of the whole undefeated narrative around Washington. We beat undefeated teams. Yada, yada, yada. Philly's a damn good team. I can respect they're a good team. At the end of the day, fuck Philly. But I'm not going to come on here and be like, oh, like playing so-and-so is an easy win. No, there's no such thing as an easy win in the NFL. Just like there's no such thing as an easy win in betting. Like I hate when people in the betting community will be like, oh, well, this play's a lock. This game is a lock. There's no such thing as a lock. There's literally no such thing as a lock. Ever. You should always be looking at this side. If you have so much conviction that one thing can happen, you should always be questioning, but what if this? And be looking for possibilities for those what if situations so that you can cover those other potential outcomes. It's game theory. It's game theory. It's game theory, guys. Yeah, I think Dallas loses today. I want Dallas to lose today. I need Dallas to lose today. See, my social media was so peaceful this past week, chat. Let me tell you something, Pirates. Whenever the Cowboys lose, go through your social media and look at how much more peaceful it is. Look at how much more sane people are when Dallas loses. Look at how much happier the rest of the world is when Dallas loses. Only Dallas is happy when Dallas wins. Nobody else is happy for Dallas when Dallas wins. So, Patriots, make the whole world happy today. Zeke, give Bill those Dallas signal calls. Will Greer, give Bill those Dallas signal calls, and go out there and beat the brakes off of Dallas. Because we already know Dallas has been drumming up this narrative. They have Will Greer as their backup, and he's giving them signal calls. And I'm sure they've asked Zeke. No. Shut the fuck up. No other team has. Every team in the league has to face somebody that probably played for. No one else makes those narratives. No one else comes out in the media before a game and starts making excuses. Mike McCarthy, you sad sack of shit for doing that. Jerry Jones, you too. Please, New England. We're cheering you on. When Dallas loses, we all win. We all win. I can't wait. I'll say Cardinals had over 180 rush yards in the first half last week. Big glaring Dallas defense, big glaring difference without Diggs there. I'll tell you what. Cooper Kupp returning to practice this week. Apparently Jonathan Taylor's eligible to return from PUP in week 5. JT ain't coming back. Y'all remember that Le'Veon Bell holdout? Y'all remember when you had Le'Veon Bell on your rosters that year? I do. I remember I got rid of him in week 2. I sold him off in week 2. I was like, no. I sold to the person I was playing that week too. Great fantasy football memories, chat. Jonathan Taylor got all y'all fucking holding the bag, looking like boo-boo the fool out here. Meanwhile, Rumboyz Robbie told y'all, don't draft Jonathan Taylor. With volatile situations like that, why even invest in the stock? Like, why? Oh, I don't care about the long shot look back. Mm-hmm. Cowboys fans every year, we're winning the Super Bowl, proceeds to lose in the wild card or divisional every year. They don't even make it to the divisional. What, Dak has 2 playoff wins or 1? Like 1 or 2? I think it's 2. I think he only has 2. Yo, big shout to the homie Corey for pulling up into the chat. Hell yeah. Let me hang on, y'all. See, this is why I like when you guys like tune in, because like so many people be hitting me up on social media. Like I like when I can just get everyone here. And shout out to London, the Londonville Jaguars on their W today. Bloody easy win for us. Y'all want to build a daily fantasy lineup? Y'all want to get into a DFS lineup? Let's build a DFS lineup together, y'all. I have a feeling the Chargers probably going to sell to Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders. Shaking my head. Aiden O'Connell. That man's ADOT is fucking crazy. The thing is that you don't, outside of preseason, you don't have a whole lot of film on Aiden O'Connell. And one of the hardest things to game plan for is a quarterback that you don't have film on. You don't know what's going to happen. And it's very hard to game plan for those type of situations, for those type of scenarios. And it's definitely not the Chargers' fault. It's not the players. That's a Staley thing. It's a Brandon Staley thing. I didn't even put that game on a parlay card. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I chose some games with I chose some other games with volatility. But yeah, I would say the Chargers win, and that's how, you know, that's how I feel like it shakes out. Chargers win in a close one, in a very, very close one. The only Broncos player I'm starting in fantasy is Cortland Sutton, pretty much at this point. I mean, Russell Wilson's good for good for fantasy football, because he'll go out there and chuck up a couple of points for you. Justin Fields, QB 11. Celtics get Drew Holiday. Blazers get Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, a 2024 first, and 2029 first. Damn. Yeah, I just saw that. Yo, Drew Holiday gets moved around so damn much. I feel like every 2 to 3 years that man gets moved around. The only Broncos player. Oh yeah. Me neither. I avoided all the unknowns and injuries on both sides. Yeah, for that game, yeah. Like, there's other fun on the sports books. We talked about the Miami game. I think that the Broncos Bears, and from a betting standpoint only, will kind of be exciting, just because, like, who the fuck is gonna win? Like, let me throw 5 on this as a single. There's other fun out there that doesn't involve my dollars weighing on Brandon Staley or weighing on an outcome of the Oakland Raiders. Like, go bet Ravens Browns, or like you got a better shot. Yo, I'm so happy that we bought the Ravens game before they announced that it's going to be DTR. I'm so happy that we bought in there. We bought the Ravens at 125, and that line's going to move. That line's going to move now. So happy. Here, let's build a DFS. Let's build a DFS. Oh, are they giving me free plays? Oh, I'm about to say. I was like, bitch, no way. No, I'm not fortunate enough to get a free play. Not today. DraftKings owes me a fucking free play, though. All work I put in for these hoes. Picked up Purdy because Watson's out. Nice. I like that for you. Start Swift or Atwell. Are you talking about DeAndre? Because if it's DeAndre, you always start in DeAndre. Like, I feel like we always want to start DeAndre. I know the fellas are starting to wake up, and they're starting to get ready for the Rum Zone stream. All right, let's build us a lineup. I always like to try and start with the defense and, like, find a fair cost defense. Shit's bad when Buffalo is down here in the 2K range. as a defense you can grab. I feel like the Colts is like maybe the way to go, or top 6 fantasy defense. They're cheap. We don't have to spend up crazy. That Patriots defense is just always so reliable too. Ravens again. Oh my gosh, but Ravens against a rookie. Ravens against Tank Dell. Someone offered me Dell for Christian Watson. That's tough. Now that's a damn good trade, J Money. Keep Dell. Or wait, you have Christian Watson? I would probably get Dell. I would probably go Dell. Colts. Do I want to spend up for the Ravens? Let's spend up for the Ravens for now. And if we have to move down to fit some other options, we'll do so. Running backs. I get, obviously you kind of got, I feel like you have to grab Kyron Williams when and where you can. I mean, Alvin Kamara down there. Yeah, don't care about any of those backs down there. Zach Moss has been getting some burn. Zach Moss been getting some burn. I don't think I should play a Kyron Williams versus Zach Moss. Like you have to pick one side of that coin. Oh, but DeAndre Swift is down here, super cost effective though. That's because it's against that Washington front. We can go Swift and Moss. I'm down with that, actually. I'm okay with that. Here, let's get our tight end. I feel like it's got to be Everett. Like, you got to go Everett. Well, no, because you never know if it's going to be Parham or Everett, and that's what makes that tough. Pat Fry against Houston. I like that. I like Pat Fry against Houston. Is it me, or doesn't it seem like some of the announcers don't care for the game they call? Like, for example, Broncos Bears. See, this is why you tune into Rumboyz, because we actually give a fuck. But no, for real. Yeah, there are some that, it's just kind of like lackadaisical, kind of play calling. I agree with you. I agree with you. Here, now we can start getting into some receivers here. Who do we think is gonna really have a big day? I feel like Devontae, like you got to put Devontae Smith in the lineup, right? Yeah. Miles Sanders is going to be available today. He will be active. Oh, Debo is going to play. He was a limited participant in practice Friday. Debo Samuel is going to play. I feel like you got to play Puka Nacua, right? Like you got to play Puka Nacua. Where's some Tank Dell? I'm so putting in some Tank Dell. Kevin Harlan, low-key underrated NFL announcer. Why do you say underrated? I don't think he's underrated. For flex, I don't think you go a Chan at flex right now. Like, that's risky. I'll probably go Brian Robinson at flex. I think that's a solid flex. And then at QB, I can fucking do whatever I want, basically. Do we go Kirk Cousins? Like, Kirk Cousins as a fantasy QB is just – or is Matt Stafford just going to pick apart that Indy – Matt Stafford's probably not going to pick apart that Indy defense. Like, we could grab Kirk Cousins here, and I'm okay with that. He's like, dude, Josh Dobbs. It's like, fucking Josh Dobbs. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Why is my chat like this? Why are y'all like this? Kirk Cousins against Carolina just sounds like such a smooth play right here. Here, let me just see something with these receivers really quick. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'll go Devontae over AJ Brown. I'll go Devontae over AJ Brown. There we go. Kirk Cousins, DeAndre Swift, Zach Moss, Devontae Smith, Puka Nacua, Tank Dell, Pat Freiermuth, Manny Mint, Brian Robinson, Ravens defense. Is there even like a possible? Yeah, no, I'm completely fine with having Freiermuth against Houston. I like that lineup. I liked that line. Kirk Cousins, DeAndre Swift, Zach Moss, Devontae Smith, Puka Nacua, Tank Dell, Pat Fry, Brian Robinson, Ravens defense. Dog. Playing it. Done. Dog, yeah, I like that. Okay. A nice little hand build in the morning. That was solid value that we just got on that lineup. What's good, the Tootsie Pop? What's good? Yo, Football Sunday. I have no idea, Boyd or Zeke in a guillotine. What's the right answer? You have the whole narrative of like the revenge game with Zeke, but hasn't been as efficient for fantasy managers. In that kind of two-back system, two-back role. Zeke RB 46. He did see an increased workload last week. But Zeke having to run up against, Miles Sanders, that can get very dicey really, really quick. Zeke having to run up against Micah Parsons. I mean, blah 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 blah. Definitely need more coffee. Clearly, that could get a little bit tough. I think Todd Boyd is the proper choice here. I think that's clearly you're probably looking for this as a flex option. I think that Boyd is probably the best option. Zeke will go off versus former team. Zeke is old. Zeke is not the same Zeke as of yesteryear. So I'm not sure about that. I would love it if Zeke went off. And Zeke can gladly go off while sitting on my bench. Zeke's not doing it for fantasy managers right now, guys. If anything, I think that Boyd probably, see some extra targets. I know that we were worried a little bit about, T. Higgins heading into this game. I think you see an increased workload for Boyd. In all honesty. Bijan just out there putting work. 14 carries, 105 yards, 5 rushing first downs, 5 for 5 receiving, 32 yards. If that man gets a TD, fuck. That could get really dangerous. If he had gotten one, I should say. Dude, I really like our DFS lineup. No, we didn't go with any stacks, but that's a super solid lineup. Like, I think with that lineup, you don't need to worry as much about stacking. I think you can get you can get away with some stuff up in there. I think Yes, today is the last day of the MLB season. Then we get ready for Rumtober. Rumtober, ladies and gentlemen. So excited. All four major sports going down at the same time. Like part of me wants to like just build another one. Another one. Like build another one just to see. Just to see what happens. Justin Fields is facing the 30th worst defense. You guys tell me, does Justin Fields get it back together and like go out there and like really like just like carve teams up? Like, be honest with me. I feel like this has to be, this has to be when he finally begins to go off. He finally starts to get it together. Eagles worst defense against tight ends. A little something to throw out there and think about. Definitely something to consider in lineups. Not playing Zach Ertz against San Fran today. I think that is way too risky of a play. Yes, I am like in the middle of like just throwing together a little hodgepodge lineup kind of deal here. Just kind of messing around, seeing what could happen. Put Josh Palmer up in the lineup. We think Palmer goes off today, guys? Or is it more of like a Tyler Boyd day? Josh Palmer against the Raiders just seems like such a solid play. Or could I even I could triple stack for real. Wait, no, hold on. I just fucked something up. Oh, I just messed up. Wait. No! What did I do? Who did I have in at flex that I just removed? Okay. No, I accidentally had removed Puka Nacua. I was like, no, we do not want to do that. Puka Nacua always needs to be in lineup. The one move in open field by Bijan was crazy. He crossed the defender up like he was on the court. Whoa. Bad news, Bears. Who do I want to put in at flex here? We got 4,400 left for our flex on this lineup. I'm looking for a diamond in the rough. Here. I think I might go KJ Osborne. Because that could have Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, and KJ Osborne all in the same lineup. And if all of them all go off, which is possible, they've done it before, like that could get really deadly from a DFS standpoint with DeAndre Swift, Brian Robinson as my running backs. I mean, that's a crazy formula. Kirk Cousins, DeAndre Swift, Brian Robinson, Justin Jefferson, Tank Dell, Puka Nacua, Pat Freiermuth, KJ Osborne in at flex, Colts defense. And then, like, for real, I can upgrade the defense and just slot in that Ravens defense again. No, I can't. I can't. So it would be Colts defense, which I like. I'm completely fine with. Yeah, I'll throw that one out there. Okay, so we got our DFS lineups built. You know, I only put out two. We didn't go crazy. All right, 1-800-GAMBLER if you got a problem. All right, we didn't go crazy. Do I want to do an anytime TD parlay? I think I want to do an anytime TD parlay, guys. And I am gonna lead it off with Tank Dell. Like I'm gonna lead it off with Tank Dell. Like what we'll do is we'll go Justin Jefferson. We'll go Justin Jefferson. We'll go or do we want to go Nico Collins? No, Tank Dell's going to give us more value though. Okay, Tank Dell at a plus 320. I feel like you have to add Puka Nacua in any parlay. Like any time that there's a TD score, you throw in Puka Nacua, right? Like I feel like that's just a thing. Mike Evans against Marshawn Lattimore. I feel like you just gotta take that just because it's Mike Evans. Like it's Mike Evans, it's Marshawn Lattimore. They both hate each other. Like it's a narrative. I'm not gonna put it yet. Oh, Keenan Allen anytime TD. I feel like is a lock against the Raiders. Like I feel like that's a lock. Yeah, I'll go Keenan Allen anytime TD. Let me get a fifth one. Do we want to throw Terry McLaurin in here? a little scary Terry. A little scary Terry anytime TD. Let's see. Justin Jefferson, Tank Dell, Puka Nacua, Keenan Allen. Scary Terry to just fuck up Darius Slay, which he's done before. I'll go Terry McLaurin at a plus 240. I'll go Terry at a plus 240. Like, why not? Like, I'm here for a good time. Justin Jefferson, Tank Dell, Puka Nacua, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin. 5-leg, anytime TD parlay. And we get a no sweat. We get a no sweat on this. So if it doesn't hit, we get a free bet back. 5 wins, 637. Oh. Cool. Just like any other Rumboyz NFL AM, we always do our we always do our 30 minutes before we put in our bets, we lock it in. And then of course we got to do our death parlay. Let's go ahead. Let's do our Sunday slate walk before we get up out of here. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's hit up the slate walk. That means I'm going through every game, plugging in picks. We make it happen. Miami has a dog at plus 120 value. I like it. I'm taking it. I think that you should too. I think that the best bet in the Washington Eagles game, it's a divisional matchup. I really like Washington's ability to cover here. Washington to cover the 9 points. You take that at a minus 110. I know that the money line is juiced at a plus 360. just too much volatile on that in a game where anything can happen. You really have to have conviction that Washington can pull it off. But even as a fan, I worry. I'm just going to take the points there so that way I don't have to fucking completely cry myself to sleep. I am taking the Broncos here. I think the Broncos are a better pick on the money line at the minus 162, but you're going to get better juice by taking the points, by taking them by taking the 3 points, minus 112. We really want to try and bet that value, right? Values everything. Value is king. Minnesota versus Carolina. Minnesota gives up way too many points to opposing teams. Therefore, the spread is just too volatile. Yes, it's the better juice there at a minus 112. I am going to take Minnesota on the money line. May not inflate our parlay as much on the def parlay, but yes, and really quick for anyone asking about the def parlay means that we're putting every game. We're putting a bet in for every game. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna lock in Minnesota at a minus 218 on the money line. When we look at Cincinnati and we look at Tennessee, Tennessee has a pretty decent defense. Cincinnati, even though with Burrow fully not healthy with that calf injury, still finding ways to win. It's a minus 120 for them to take the 2.5. Evan McPherson's leg is just incredible. So to think that he couldn't go out there and easily put this team up, put things on his back with his leg, for them to cover 2.5, I think is completely doable. I am going to take the juice on the spread there. I think the Bengals win. You can take them on the money line at minus 155, but the juice really is there on the spread. Baltimore having to face a rookie today in Dorian Thompson-Robinson, DTR, as many are calling him. It's a 2-point spread, divisional game. Over-under is 38.5. Ravens money line is a minus 135. They are favorite. You can buy the Browns at a plus 114 if you're really needing a dog. This one's super close. At that 2-point spread, divisional matchup, having to play against a rookie. I think rookie mistakes are going to happen. I'm going to take the points here. Again, more juice, more value. Actually, no. Let's flip this to a money line bet at minus 135. Let's just take the Ravens money line. I'm confident in that. Houston having to host Pittsburgh down there in Texas. Give me Houston to cover the 3. Give me Houston to cover the 3. George Pickens is nothing more than a human highlight reel. We've discussed this many of times on the show. Kenny Pickett, small hands, hasn't looked all that great. It's really the defense for Pittsburgh that keeps them in games with Highsmith and TJ Watt. I'm still going to take Houston to cover there. Houston's just a scrappy team. They know how to go out there and get it done. Rams Colts. Anthony Richardson finds himself back for the Indianapolis Colts. Rams coming off of a very, very rough win, a very, very rough loss, against the Cincinnati Bengals. You got Pittman and Richardson showing up in the Step Brothers shirts. But the Rams find ways to kind of be scrappy as well. So 1-point spread. Give me the Colts to cover here. I'm just loving everything that Anthony Richardson's been putting on display. Him back healthy in that lineup. I'm with it. Saints, Bucks. This is a rivalry game. These two teams hate each other. Carr is going to be out there healthy. Even if anything happens to Carr, they have a very competent backup who can give you 30 touchdowns and 30 fucking interceptions in a season in Jameis Winston, but also, goes out there, plays to win, finds ways to win games. I am going to take the Saints on the money line, minus 185. It's a 4-point spread. I feel like that's just 4-point spread that could swing either way. Those 4 points could swing either way. Bears are trying to trade wide receiver Chase Claypool just this season after bringing him into Chicago. as they should. As they should. Cardinals, 49ers. 49ers are just too goddamn good. Like, with the way the values are on this, like, the only bet that you can practically place is for Arizona to possibly cover the 14 points. Arizona to cover. Like, Arizona to cover 14, dog. I know that is really difficult. It's going to be hard. Debo a little bit banged up, but he will be starting in that game. Like, I feel like the best thing that you could probably do in this game is to just probably bet like a Christian McCaffrey, like anytime TD. I'm gonna put the Cardinals to cover here. Let's see what happens. I don't. It's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. But I mean, they've been keeping it close with teams. They've been keeping it close with teams. They've been playing some damn good football. The Blazers may be looking to move Malcolm Brogdon per ESPN. Which team should trade for him? Maybe the Bucks can get him back. I'm taking New England to cover against Dallas. I don't like Dallas. I want Dallas to lose. I fucking hate Dallas, but I'm going to take the points there. Kansas City versus the Jets tonight. It's an 8.5 point spread. It's minus 410 on the money line. Give me Kansas City, possibly even by 2 scores. All right, we're putting in the death parlay. Those are my picks, and I actually get. Oh, are they giving me some juice on these? On a few of these. Oh, okay. They're giving me an up early 10 on a couple of these. If anything, I probably apply that to Miami, if anything. All right. Let's lock in the death parlay. $1. $1 death parlay. $1 wins 1,445.83. Be the betting lesbian ever! One second. All righty. All right, mates. That's been Rumboyz NFL AM. Broncos haven't won a road game in the United States since November 7th, 2021 at Dallas. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have taken Da Bears. If the Broncos lose, bro. The city that I live in is gonna bloody implode. All right. We have 30 minutes till kickoff. I will be back live in about, let's see, I'll be starting 5 minutes before kickoff for Rum Zone. So make sure you guys get on over, get ready for the next stream. We got our bets locked in. Your bets are locked in. My bets are locked in. All of our bets are locked in. We have our fantasy football lineup set. Your lineups are set. My lineups are set. All of our fucking lineups are set. It's time. Finally, for us to get ready for NFL Rum Zone. I'll be back. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm probably going to make myself a second cup of coffee. And then the Rum Zone action begins. I'll let's try and get everybody here. Everybody share the content. Everybody share the stream. Try and get as many people in here for the next stream. We did crazy numbers last Sunday. Had like almost damn near 200 views. Like let's keep that going. Let's try and get there again. Yeah, next stream starts here in 20 minutes. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly. Love and appreciate every single one of you. Like, comment, subscribe, share the content. We out of here. Peace.